8 people. I I don't believe that, but okay. Uh, okay, now the numbers just don't make any sense. What is the percentage of my tablet, bro? Oh. I just need to unplug so I can go get my stylus. I'm gonna probably have to open my stream on my phone so I can see the chat while I draw. Ah! What did I just step on? Oh, cat toy. I'm tripping on things in my room. Is my stylus in here? Okay, good. Let's see, I'm gonna connect my fan, can you stop? I make TV go night-night. That's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna connecting my thing to myself. That probably made no sense out of context, but you know. Let me open my stuff. Oh god, I should have read my email. Or my anyways, YouTube. That is too small. Wow. Probably watch that later. Let's see. I just I'm gonna have to mute my phone so I don't hear myself repeat. That's crazy. Okay, so I can now see chat. I'm gonna message someone real quick and then I'm gonna check my email. Where's my stylus? I can't see. I'm drawing my lamp. Why is my lamp like this? Okay. Oh god, that's weird. Okay. Discord. Do I? What the? Bro, stop it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about that. Okay. Discord. I'm gonna have to shut you down for a second because you are glitching. Stop. Okay. Wow, okay. How do I do this? Aha. Link. Okay, I messaged them. I would message someone else, but they're sleeping, so now I'm going to check my email because there was oh, I didn't see the comments or anything. Ah, no! I want to, no. I just want the, yes. Okay, let me do all messages so I can see everything. My brain is like breaking right now. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to check my email real quick before I can. Because if I don't, my brain is going to explode. Totally. I saw something about my thing that I'm doing. Let's do I'm kind of confused. Maybe this was my PayPal. That's crazy. Okay. I didn't realize I had that word again. Let me see if I can do that. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, but let me check chat first. I wish I knew what I was doing. And this whole thing all opens. Damn it. I'm gonna start drawing something. I don't know what I'm gonna draw, but I'm gonna switch to... I really hope the stylus doesn't give me problems. Yes, please. Crazy. Yay. I really wish I had some water right now. Yippee. Okay. I just, I'm tracking a package I ordered. Hello. Okay. I'm just gonna draw some head, face thing, I don't know. It's just something. The first thing I always draw when I don't know what to draw is a face. That looks so good. Sarcasm. Okay. Oops. I made this space too small for the head, so I'm just gonna make it bigger. The head shape is kind of weird. What? Oh, wait, I might be able to fix that. Hold on. Why is my brain so slow right now? Oh my god. Okay. I should be able to see now. Let me see if I can see you. Ah, no! Blah, blah, blah. I'm looking at chat. I'm seeing comments. Hold on. I'm not to it. What? YouTube. Open information. This. Open. Hopefully I can see your comments if you're saying anything. Because I had forgotten that I did that. Although you can't really block someone on YouTube, you can only just hide their comments. Like, it makes you unable to see what you say in chat and stuff. But I forgot that I did that. It was a very long time ago. Okay, I can see your comments now. Thank you. If I can find my water bottle, I'm gonna go get water. What? My chair keeps like running into my fan and it keeps jump scaring me. Because it doesn't have the guard on the fan. You won't be able to hear me when I'm gone, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Hello. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna start something else. Oh! My papers try to fly away. I usually like to draw my drawings small first, so I don't know why I drew it so big before. See. I don't know if I want to draw her. Oh my god. No. I'm just gonna... Where is it? Oh my god. Is that drawing not in here? Where are you? There you are. Oh god. No! Okay. I added the thing now. So I'm gonna draw this character. Fuck her. Her name is Sweetie, and I don't know what I want to draw of her, but I'm going to attempt to draw her. As if I haven't before. Okay, the eye is bigger than either, so oops. Magic. The liquify tool is my favorite tool because I use it all the time. It's very helpful. Bugs keep crawling on me. Stop! Bleh. She's very bratty, so I'm trying to convey that. It's my favorite way of drawing a bratty character. It's just this. I'm drawing her piercings. Oh wait, I forgot to do a bow. Let me do that on this layer. Although it would make more sense, actually, it would make more sense if I do it on a separate layer. Damn it. Why does it look good on this side, but not... Oh my god. Good enough. Her hair doesn't usually do that, but at this point I don't really care. Water. I'm gonna widen this. Oh shit. I forgot to change the eraser. Oh, that's the wrong layer anyway. Damn, I'm so very good at making mistakes. There we go. Well, it says 3 people are watching, but you're the only person typing in chat. So I don't know who the other people are. Let's do a little bit of this. Yeah, you are. It's funny because usually it's the other way around. What do I want to draw for the body? Why does it say I can Google Translate this? I don't know how, but it's funny. It has like the Google Translate symbol next to it. Two people are watching now. Crazy. Okay. Whoops. I need to figure out how her head is, her neck, before I can connect her arms, her body. Thank you. I drew her chest way too low. My friend Liquify can fix that. Okay, last search one might have to help me with the rest. I'm not really used to talking when I draw, so that's why I'm kind of quiet, and I don't really know what else to say. Usually when I draw, I just listen to music and stuff. Ooh, maybe my friend, other friend can, he's awake and I don't know how long. Okay, I'm gonna continue my drawing. Thank you. I forget that short or landscape, not landscape, portrait mode streams are found in shorts, and so they're very easy to accidentally stumble upon. What am I trying to do right now? This is like on her torso, but her hip should be here. This character has like an hourglass shaped body, but I tend to draw them more like how they look in real life rather than the very intense beauty standard that people make them look like in art. That's very unrealistic. The person that this OC belongs to is my fiance, and he draws it that way. But then again, the hourglass body type is the only body type that he ever draws. It's like the default body type for him. My default body type is a slightly chubby, pear-shaped body type. I want to make her do some kind of stance where she's like very open, wires her leg out so far. Okay, we'll start with this leg first. That looks painful. Okay. No, wrong thing. Okay. Let me just fix your angle. Yeah. I'm gonna make a little circle for the toe so I know that it's prominent in front and not in some weird other shape. Okay. I used to draw legs and feet to be more realistically shaped, I guess. And sometimes I still do, but I have started doing this more, and I kind of like it for my art style. I'm almost giving her an anthro foot, oh my lord. But I kind of want her to be on her toes, so I mean, technically, if you stand on your toes, you're doing digi grade. Because digigrade is when you stand on your toes. No, I haven't seen your OCs yet. And paste this like wait, actually I should resize it first. There we go. It looks like it's back a little. I kind of wait. I want her to be standing kind of like with her leg not so back. There we go. Now I can do this. It's so... Okay. Now I'm going to fix it. Oh Lord. I want this one to be more faced this direction. I don't know why it looks like it's going back. Ugh. This is like the most anime girl pose I think I've ever drawn in my life. I don't know why I drew her forearms so thick. She has like puny ass forearms. I don't know why I drew them like that. No. Bugs. Okay. I can't tell if her head is too big. It might be a little big. Oh my gosh, I'm a genius. No, I need the bow in there too. find drawing in separate layers saves you. Damn. That is definitely a pose. Now I'm gonna make it usually I don't sketch over a sketch, but I don't know, I'm gonna do it anyway. Fun fact, did you know that eyes were the first thing that I learned how to draw properly? It definitely didn't look like this, but I learned how to draw like traditional manga or anime eyes. That's when I wanted my art style to be more anime-ish before I switched to doing more cartoony like art style, because I did for a long time want my art style to be like the anime art style, but I was never able to. But I ended up liking how I draw now way more than I like drawing any kind of anime-ish thing. Although my brother seems to think that my art style looks still like an anime, so I guess that I mean, you can think that if he wants to. When Will, my fiance, first made this character, I did not really have any attachment to her or the story that she was made for, because she was made to be like a main character for a game that he was making, that he is, I think, paused making it because he's making a different one now for a store that he visits often because he's friends with the store owner, and he asked if he could make like an arcade type game for the store, and so that's what he's been doing lately, which is really good for him, to be honest, because it's his, like, one of his biggest things that he wants to be like a video game developer. By the way, this character does not have fangs, but she has angel bites, which is a type of piercing that goes through the upper lip and looks like fangs when you put in the type of jewel, this thing, the spiky one. When you put that in it, it looks like fangs, and Will has those in real life. Which I'm jealous because it was, I wanted it first, and then he got them one day, and I was like, damn. I was literally like hyper fixated on that type of piercing for a while. But that's also why I draw the little bead on top of the lip to kind of show that it's a piercing. This character has piercings pretty much everywhere. She has, her ears are pierced, her septum is pierced, which is the divider of your nostrils. She has her belly button pierced too. And she has an intimate piercings too on her chest. She also has a few tattoos, although I've not drawn all of them before because I have not drawn all angles of her before. But she has a spiral or a swirly tattoo right here on her shoulder. She has a tattoo on her torso here. It's not really, it's like above her hip instead of on her hip, but to the side of her torso. She has a semicolon, colon 3 tattoo above her groin. She has she has angel wing tattoos on her back, and that's the tattoos I can think of at the moment. And the angel wing tattoo also has like an eye in the middle. It's really cool. Like, I have a list here somewhere of the tattoos that she has. This is what the angel wing one looks like. So it's like a heart with an eye in the middle and then the angel wings. And then this is a retcon, which means it was changed to the colon 3, but it's a semicolon, so it's a winking colon 3. So those are her known tattoos. Whoops. I feel like her eyes should be like bigger. like call them intimate piercings. I just call it that because what I mean is that they're in an inappropriate spot or like an intimate place on the body. They're nipple piercings. It kind of looks silly with the face by itself in the layer. I'm gonna draw the eyebrows on the face frame or on the face layer. I don't know why I almost said frame because I'm not animating. I was animating this morning though. That's how I was able to pay for the thing that I bought this morning, which was a Furby. Which I'm very excited for, and it's gonna probably put me in like a hyperfixation over Furbies again, because I had one like a year or something ago, and I was like obsessed and wanted one so badly at the time, but I knew I couldn't have it. But now I can. And it's like great timing because my birthday is next month. So it's like I got myself a birthday present. As you should do when you're an adult. I think you should always celebrate your birthday no matter how old you are. Even if you're doing it for yourself or someone else is doing it for you. That was all wrong. Why does it always look weird? I do it so good on one side and then it turns out horrible on the other. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I want them to match, but it's hard when I can't see the other side, but it's also hard to draw when I'm zoomed out. Okay. Lasso tool, please fix this, please. The funny thing is, I sketch blush marks. I don't actually add blush anything in like after the line art until I finish coloring everything, because I always do detail stuff after I've done all the flat color stuff, like all of the basic things like the line art and the coloring, and then I do the details. But I love to sketch blush, so that's why I always do it. I'm gonna add the blush here. Yay! Okay. I don't know why she's blushing. Probably because like I said, I like to sketch blush. Excuse me, face, but you're kind of in my way. Okay. Her hair is supposed to be like this wavy curviness. I'm not very good at drawing curls, so we settled on doing a wavy, crazy kind of hair design. By me, I mean Will. One day I was helping him try to draw her hair, and I was like, but her hair is like so iconic to her character. And when he tried to change it, just didn't look like her anymore. So it ended up just being the same, but a little bit easier to draw. And also more unified, because his drawing always was nonsensical when it comes to how hair works, which, I mean, it could be an art style choice, but I knew that he didn't really know that kind of thing. I like to know those kinds of things when it comes to art, and just in general, I like information like that. It's fun to learn how things work. But in art, if you know how physics work, you can draw things like folds and lighting and stuff a lot easier, and how things flow. And I don't really remember when I started learning hair stuff. I think it was just gradual picking up on it. Why is this part of her hair like so weird, and why is there so many bugs on my desk? I'm gonna take my tablet to my bed. So it's being trampled by little tiny bugs. They're gnats, by the way. They're baby flies. Plus, I need to put my tablet back on the charger anyway. And I moved the charger to my bed so I could easily use it on it. And also, I found that it charges faster when you do it too. One problem is, I'm gonna have to go get my phone. I forgot it at the desk. I can't see comments without it. But my phone is fully charged. It's been on the charger all day. I'm gonna have to set up my blanket so my back doesn't touch my wall. It really freaks me out when it does that. Because of the way that I have sensory issues. I really sweat on my bed. I'm gonna move this plate so it doesn't. Because my mom made pancakes earlier. And then she hadn't finished them because she couldn't eat them all. What had? I wish that when people commented, it would show up on the tablet, but sorry, be quiet. Um. But it doesn't look like that. This morning, when I was animating for Will, I was streaming it in a VC with them, and I was kind of just complaining the entire time because I was like wholeheartedly convinced how bad I was at doing anything related to pixel art. And so I'm like, oh my god, it's so ugly. and and at some point when I finished, I asked Will if he liked it, and he was giving me critiques that I should have not got pissed over. It wasn't even, he didn't even really say anything bad, but I had drawn the pixel art of one of her arms. It was like this arm, and the character I was drawing was her. Her name is Amy, and she, I was doing a walking animation for him for the game. He paid me to do it, so I was like, okay, sure, because I really need the money for the Furby, because otherwise I was gonna lose it, and even maybe like get some thing against my eBay account, because it was a bid I won and I hadn't paid them in like a week. I was kind of surprised that the seller who held on to it for that long for me, but I let him know what was going on. And when I was animating the pixel art for him and I finished it, I was like in the mindset of how bad it was, or how bad it was when I was drawing it, that he made like a constructive criticism comment, like in a silly way. It wasn't even meant to be like, he wasn't trying to be rude or anything, but the tone was like a jokingly rude tone, and I knew that it was, but I was like so upset over myself that I accidentally took it seriously. So he basically told me that that one of her arms looked like a stick because of how I drew it. It looked basically thinner than the rest of the frames, and he wanted me to fix it, and I did eventually, but I was like, if you don't like it, then you should go do it yourself. Because I was just so upset over my mindset of it, and he was like, "Are you okay?" And then I like immediately apologized, and I was like, sorry, I just upset about this drawing." And I pretty much quickly like snapped out of that. It was not healthy. But I like Why is my throat so, like, dry today? Okay. I rarely get, like, so upset over something that I accidentally snap at people. That's a very rare thing for me to do. So I think I was just very overwhelmed when it happened. And that's why I kind of crashed out like that. But when his, like, concern came out in his voice, I, like, immediately was like, oh, maybe I am overreacting. Okay, so I'm gonna make this hair piece a little thicker. Let's see what this looks like here. Oh, excuse me. Why am I, like, so gross today? And I don't mean that in, like, that I'm calling myself gross for no reason. I mean, like, burping and flatulent. Whoops. I wouldn't be surprised if I drank all of that water before tomorrow. And I filled up the water bottle that I drink out of is an old 2-liter soda bottle, and when it got finished, I started using it as a water bottle because it meant that I could have water for days and not have to leave to get more water, which keeps me hydrated since I had a problem with getting up to get water. But I often knew I needed water, and it just made it so much easier for me, since I'm the kind of person that gets so distracted by whatever I'm doing that I just cannot get myself to get out of my thing to go do something important. Oh, it's okay. Honestly, I didn't really realize I was venting until until I was like in the middle of telling it, so it was just something that popped up in my head. Most of what I'm saying in this stream is whatever is coming to mind, because I don't know what else to say. So I guess it is good to talk about stuff like that, though. I don't know why I'm so focused on like the hair piece. I'm gonna move on to this one. Wait, I just realized, why am I doing it that way? It's supposed to go like this. I was drawing it as if it goes behind her head, but it doesn't. This one might be a little bit harder to add that wave into it. Oh god, that looks so bad. Hold on, I'm gonna redo it. Okay, that is not right. What the hell? Okay. I think I'm just gonna draw it the way that I drew it originally, because I cannot think of, like, for the life of me, how the hell to draw it. How it's meant to. Let's see my other drawing. Okay, I think it's fine if I draw it the way that I drew it before. These curls aren't even, like, supposed to be very curly anyways. They're elongated because of hair weight. That's how that works for curly hair. This kind of adds to the curl though, so I think I'm fine. This one should go in front. I think, maybe. Or I don't know what looks better. Actually, that looks fine. And then a little bit more curl to that. And so a little, oops, a little fold here. That is so pretty. I wish the other side matched, so you know what? I'm going to make it match. Her hair isn't really symmetrical or anything, but it's fine. Plus, I'm gonna mess with it with the liquefy tool. Not that it would make a big difference like it did with the foot, because the feet have a very distinct shape and the hair doesn't. Hair can look like whatever the hell you want it to look like, to be honest. I'm gonna decurl this a little. Actually, that kind of refines the curl a little. I want to make it shorter. I'm just trying to make it look a little bit different, as if I didn't just, whoops, copy and paste it. Now let's do the back of our hair. I'm gonna do a different layer for that, just in case. I don't know what layer I'm gonna put our ears on, but I should really do our ears eventually. My instinct is to try to curl these parts of our hair, but they're not actually supposed to. Which is why I didn't in this one. The reason I drew this is because a little piece of our hair is supposed to stick out over here, but I didn't know what I was trying to do, so I just kind of went a little crazy with it. But it looks cool to me, so I'm just going with it. I almost forgot that the back hair that I'm drawing isn't connected to the bangs. So I can freely liquefy it. Without messing up the rest of our hair. This is why I do a lot of separate layering a lot of people prefer to keep up to like a minimum of 3 layers or something, but I could not do that. There was a point in time where I couldn't even like merge the layers after I had finished drawing, because I was so like very there's the word critique about what I was doing, that like if I did that I felt like it was going to ruin it somehow. Ew. This hair is starting to remind me a little bit of another character of Will's that sticks up, but it doesn't go out like this. Okay, let's see, before I merge these, I'm gonna make sure I have all I want from it. Whoops, I'm on the wrong layer. Think. Yep. Now I'm gonna do this, and the face can go back to normal. Her bow was originally designed to be like candy themed, like a sweet, like how cartoons draw candy, like this. I liked that idea. I don't know why it was like retconned or anything, but now it's just a simple green bow and it looks fine. I have no idea how long I'm gonna stay up for. It's like 1 in the morning. Check my my battery. It's 26%. Okay, I'm gonna do her head shape. I guess that's gonna be the layer that her hair or her ears are on with her hair. Keyword I like drawing faces like this because I like left faces. I think they're very cute. Also, she looks a little chubby because of how round her chin is, but you can't really see the tip of her chin, so that's fine, I guess. Oh, I forgot. Well, I didn't really sketch any clothes on her. So, I was gonna, like, complain how I didn't sketch her choker necklace thing, but I didn't really sketch any clothes on her, so I didn't add any in the top. Bleh. Anatomically correct features on her. Let's draw ears. I'm gonna make them bigger than I sketched because I feel like her ears should stick out more. Let's add her earrings. Oh, excuse me. That reminds me of how yesterday, my burping just reminded me of this. Yesterday, when I was in BC with my friends, I kept burping, and I was like, oh my gosh, why can't I stop burping? I was like, I think it was because I drank a lot of water or something, but, like, it just kept happening, and I had no control over it, and I got, like, frustrated, like, oh my gosh. And then, like, every time I burp, I apologize, and then I just feel like, ugh, stop burping. My friends jokingly make fun of it, like, ew, that's gross, in a silly way, not like the way that I said it, but it's more like, for shame, kind of way. That's, like, very obviously a joke. Or at least it is obvious to me. Returning hair back to normal. I'm gonna start adding folders to keep them together. This is the head. Whoops. What did my brain just forget? No! Now I'm gonna sketch the body. I usually sketch the body in all one frame, and I have no idea why, to be honest, and because, like, I'll move to separate frames for very specific parts of the body that I need to focus on, but then all of the rest of it is in one big frame. Or why do I keep saying frame? I mean layer. I feel like I'm having speech problems today or something. My brain is melting. Or maybe I'm just tired because it's 1 in the morning, almost 2. Her arms are very skinny, so I don't really know why I drew them so thick in the original sketch. I meant to do it on purpose, but I didn't expect it to hurt. Well, I felt something on my chest, so I went to whack it because it felt like a bug, and I wanted to kill it, but it hurt, and I didn't intend for that. Here comes the fun part. Should I do that, or should I... I'm gonna wait for a second and fix her shoulder. Her arm feels like it's too small now, like not too small but too short. So I'm gonna try to add a dynamic foreshortening thing. God. This would be easier with a liquefy tool. Your arm is giving perspective so that it appears more in front. Now it matches a little bit more with the original sketch, but it doesn't look as thick to me. It looks more like perspective instead of having thick arms. Hello, Benji. I I think I should probably be getting to sleep soon, or at least wind down so I don't end the stream. But it was kind of fun to be able to just sit here and talk while drawing whatever this is. I don't even know if I'll finish it after the stream. I love hearing you. Yes. I don't know. I'll probably, I'm gonna take a screenshot of the drawing and I'll show it to Will, and if he likes it, I'll, finish it later. He's asleep right now, I'm pretty sure. Definitely, actually. Because he has work tomorrow and he's asleep. I am so confused by the number vehicle accident comments. Wait, August 21st, 2031. Are you predicting my death? Anyway. I'm gonna end the stream now. If I can figure out how to.